going to have to bring yourself into this. You're going to have to put forth the effort. You're going to have to, hey, Travis is coming in. Hey, Travis, actually.
Yeah, I hit the link. Am I not supposed to be in here?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. How are you?
Good. I just finished my classes. Going to see what you had going on.
Yeah, well, I'm actually just about to finish up, but since you're here, I'd like for you to just share a little bit about Shibboleth. I was just showing the back office and what's available. You know, for only $99, there's a wealth of information, thousands of dollars worth of resources if people will just get in and put in the effort to, get their health back.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, and too, I did not know you was going to see me here. So I was just going to be a spectator. I just got finished teaching a group of 70 people, our basic training class, and I was just popping in. But it's like I was telling them, I really feel like we have the best tools and resources on the planet. Bless the name of the Lord. I mean, every good thing that we have comes from above. But people, and I don't know who I was watching, but I'll just say this: people don't care about tools and resources. They just don't. What they care about is results and what it's going to do for them. You know, is it going to help them get to where they want to be and go? And if somebody wants to lose weight, fat, and they have a willing and wanting heart, the tools are there. If they'll pick them up and use them, it will get them exactly where they want to go and to the level and to the degree that they want to go. You know, I teased for years. I was so overweight for so long. I just wanted to look good in my clothes.
You said look good naked, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, my first goal was I wanted to be 260 pounds.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I thought, you know, I want to get out of these size 40s. Then when I got there, I wanted to get to so I stayed at 240 for a long time, 6'3". So, you know, I wore 240 okay. I looked all right in my clothes, but naked was another story. You know, and you get to that place in life. It wasn't the main reason I wanted to change, but you get to that place in life where, you know, I like where I'm headed. I want to feel good about myself. And we teach people in class and ask them, how many of you want to look good naked? Raise your hand. If you'll lie about that, you'll lie about anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just a journey. And if you've got a big enough reason to change, you'll do what's necessary. But then again, Tony, you're living in a day and time. We've talked about this. There's so much noise out there. So much noise. It's ridiculous. It's insane. And everybody's trying to get in your pocketbook. Everybody's trying to sell you something. And that makes, you know, you just become disgruntled with that whole process because, you know, they're just selling a pill, a potion. What I love about what we do, everything that you need comes from your local grocery store. In fact, in 30 minutes, I'm doing a virtual grocery tour where I take them through basic grocery items that they can go into a grocery store and buy these basic grocery items and learn how to pair them together, control insulin, drop and remove unwanted body fat quickly.
Yeah. You know, for anybody that may watch this, you know, you don't get this level of support from, you know, most, and I'll call you the owner. I mean, you started this. And I mean, you're constantly, you know, giving great content, you know, giving help, support, and then just coming out of the class and getting ready to go into another class. And I've been around for a while. I haven't seen that type of support from, you know, somebody of your, you know, leadership caliber. So.
We appreciate that. And I have to tell you, I just think it's a God thing. I don't know that I've got that in me in any other area of my life, but this program is, it's a purpose and it's a calling, because being overweight almost killed me. And I'm not talking about, I'm not just talking about the multiple prescriptions I was on. I'm talking about what it did to my spirit, suicidal thoughts, a relationship that was sour. And, you know, now I've got this passion. I just want to help other people do that. And God just keeps connecting me to people like you and my wife and other people that have that same desire to see people change their life.
And I know you didn't plan on coming in and doing this, but since I got you here, and I won't hold you, but you mentioned something I've never had to deal with. I've always been athletically built, athlete.
Right.
Even when I was, considered overweight when I was in the Army, it was mostly muscle.
Yeah.
So I don't, for people who have not even contemplated suicide because of weight loss, that affects a lot of people.
Yeah.
That affects a lot of people.
It does. And for a guy, I was a bulimic too, and for a guy, that was a hard thing to admit, because I didn't have the athletic build. I was a chunky monkey. I had an awkward build. I took things really personally because of my upbringing. So when I was in school, the basketball teams, they used to separate them. I don't know if they do it anymore in the elementary school. They used to separate them shirts and skins. I'd get chosen for the skins team, and the girls would make fun of me. The boys would make fun of me. And it just damaged my self-confidence, self-esteem. And then I didn't realize years forward, when you don't have self-respect, you don't feel good about yourself, and you allow people to make fun of you pointlessly without standing your ground, that allows and liberates other people to be harsh with you. So even I was toxic in my relationships with, like I had a relationship with women, in a relationship with a woman.
Yeah.
And because I had no self-confidence and self-esteem, and no boundaries, she took advantage of that. I thought she was the toxic one, but it was me. People will treat you based upon the level that you treat yourself. It took me a long time to do the things that I need to do to start feeling good about Travis Martin.
Yeah.
And one of those was losing weight. For a lot of people, it's like I had a friend, Tony. This is a funny story, and I'll hush, but I had a friend that in high school, we weren't friends in high school. We became friends later when we were called in the ministry. But he was an athlete. All the girls loved him. He looked like Don Johnson from Miami Vice. He dressed like him, the whole works. And when we both got married, before we got to be friends, we both put on a lot of weight. And then years later, we made friends, and we're sitting around talking, and he said, I don't have your problem. He said, the reason it's hard for me to get started, which he finally did and lost the weight. He said, the reason it's hard for me to get started, he said, you always talk about having no self-confidence and self-esteem. He said, I see that in you. He said, but for me, it's hard because he said, even at 330 pounds, he said, I think I'm God's gift to the universe. Not that you're that way, but he was a confident man.
Yeah.
And the only reason he started the program, we were eating dinner with him and his family one night, and we no longer got out of that place. And his wife called me and said we had to call an ambulance. Think he's having a heart attack.
Wow.
And that got his attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
for me, the catalyst wasn't my health problems. It was I got sick and tired of feeling so bad about myself.
Yeah.
Well, it's different for everybody.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. Well, I will say, like I came on and I mentioned that I initially started. I had no intentions of being a part of Shibboleth. My wife brought me down there, and when I met you, and for the guys I mentioned, that Travis, meeting him, in person, he's so low key and shy, seemingly. But then once he gets on these videos, man, your passion comes out. And so I can see your passion in the videos. I can see the passion in what you're doing. And I really appreciate you taking the time. And again, I appreciate you helping me. And guys, Travis is a straight up guy. And I appreciate you, man. Not just saying that, but I do appreciate it. And so whatever I can do to help push this forward, I'll do it.
Well, and we're going to connect. And I believe in you, Tony. And I believe you're going to do big things in the lives and hearts of people. And if I can help, I want to help, and I know you're going to be you and I are just getting started, my friend, and you're as fine as they come. I'll say the first time I met you, I seen the muscle through the clothing. I got where I can measure men up pretty good, and I'm like, this guy, if he just loses 5, 10 pounds, man, he's going to be ripped. I have to work to put on muscle. It's harder to put on muscle than it is to lose fat once you understand this.
Here's the thing, man. A lot of people don't realize this. I thought, prior to that, looking healthy is one thing, but being healthy is totally different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's what happened to me. Looked healthy, but I was, blood pressure fluctuating. And again, I had the stroke about a month ago. That's what, okay, I got to do something for real. I got to be serious about this. So I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you too, man.
Hey guys, this again is Travis Martin with Shibboleth.
Hope to see y'all soon.
Coming in. And guys, go ahead and connect with me here on Facebook. If you want more information about Shibboleth, see what's going on, and hey, get your life back. This is Tony with Protect His Temple Fitness and Shibboleth, and you all have a blessed night.